The Dems are going to have somebody new to hate. That's what I'm talking about today on The Drive. The Democrats are going to have somebody new to hate. Elon, you might finally get a break. You might actually be able to get back into the Dem club if you wanted to. Not that I think you do, but I'm pretty sure the Democrats are going to have somebody new to hate. And that person is none other than Mr. Bill Gates himself. Bill Gates actually came out and admitted that the whole green crisis, the climate crisis, is non existent, that the science is not settled like we've been told over the last decade and a half. The science is not settled at all. So basically, all this money that's been spent to save the planet and save us all from our demise is all a bunch of crap. The models were told to come up with the answers that they came up with. None of it was solid. None of it. And Bill Gates came out and actually has confirmed that information. So, Elon, you're off the hook now. I'm pretty sure the next global enemy of the Dem party and the left is going to be Mr. Bill Gates. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean that liberals are going to start smashing all of their PCs now? Going to start chucking them out the windows? Are we going to see Xboxes hidden in the streets? Because heck, when Elon, was outed by the Dems and the Dems all of a sudden went against him because, Elon spoke the truth, they were out, wanting to tear up Cybertrucks and Teslas. So, if the Dems do the same thing they did with Elon, well, any computer that's got, Microsoft Windows on it, it's got to go, right? It's got to hit the dumpster. I think we should, think they should take them all out and start smashing them with sledgehammers and replace them with Macs. I think that everybody that, any liberal that owns an Xbox should be taking it out and smashing it with a hammer. We all know that's not going to happen, because first of all, they would have to climb up the stairs from mom and dad's basement to smash their Xbox. We know that that's how they spend the majority of their time, is probably playing video games. So I don't foresee them doing that. Hopefully what they will do is go out and see that the science was not exact and the planet's not going to blow up and it's not going to self-implode and we're not all going to die because of global warming or climate change or anything else from the green sector for that matter. I personally haven't believed in the whole green initiative and the whole global warming and the whole climate change thing from the beginning. Now, don't get me wrong, folks. I'm an outdoorsy person. I go four-wheeling a lot, and I live in the mountains of Colorado, and I totally appreciate the outdoors. And I do think we should be good stewards of our planet. But let's face reality, we're being good stewards of our planet because we don't want to drink oil in our water and we don't want to ruin the lands that produce the food that we eat. Okay, and we don't want to live in smog-filled cities because that's not healthy. I don't want to live in smog-filled cities either. But the reality of it is we're doing that because we don't want to be affected ourselves, not because we're really doing any damage to the planet. The reality of it is anything that is on this planet came from this planet. And when we're all gone, because we're here for a very short amount of time in the existence of this rock, there's nothing we can really do that's going to damage this planet permanently. For the short amount of time that we're on this planet, anything we do, it's going to heal itself long after we're gone. So the reality of it is we want to be good stewards because we don't want to screw it up for ourselves while we're here. But the alarms that we've been getting from John Kerry and all those other greenies have been, oh, it's an existential threat, and we have to deal with climate change right away or we're all going to die. It's what Biden was pushing his whole damn term, and it's BS. The reality of it is that these people were all lining their pockets, and there was tons and tons of our tax dollars that were spent on the green initiative, and it was for nothing. The reality is we need fossil fuels, and we have to have fossil fuels. It doesn't only produce our gasoline, it doesn't only produce our oil for vehicles, it also, the petroleum that comes from fossil fuels basically even helps us make our vaccines that the Democrats all seem to love. And you don't want to do without those, do you, you Dems? I think it's freaking hilarious, and I think it's great that a Democrat like Bill Gates can finally stand up and admit that it was bullshit from the get. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and click subscribe below. And if you think I'm full of shit, go ahead and post some comments below. But please, if all you're gonna do is post Trump bad, and Trump did this and Trump did that, then don't bother posting, because I'm not gonna reply to them. If you have an intelligent comment to make, go ahead and make it, and I'll definitely get back to those. And until I see you next time, this is The Drive.